Hi, today we're going to be using the Basket of Wishes stamp set in our online card class. I really like this set because it is so versatile. So you've got 3 different baskets and then you've got 4 different items you can pop in those baskets, as well as your 4 different sentiments. So it's really good to mix and match, and pretty much every card you make is going to come out looking just a bit different from the other one. You could also just use these perhaps at the bottom of a card or something to make it look like you had a little garden going on, and not even use your baskets at all. Okay, so we're going to get started. So I've got a Calypso Coral for our base here, and as always it looks like it's going to be too orange in my video. Okay, there we are. Quick top folding card. This paper here is from the Sweet Sure papers. They do have this metallic on the back, which a lot of people like. I actually prefer this side, so I'm going to use that today. And that is just going to be adhered right in the middle. Nothing at all fancy about that. I have deliberately cut this one with a bit of a bigger border, as you can see, just to provide a different balance for the card. I'll pop that one aside. Alright, so this is cut out with the largest of our stitched shapes circles. I'm going to use archival ink today because I'm going to use my watercolour pencils on this one. Not that it would probably matter because I'm not getting them wet. I've also decided to use a different stamp and set. What did I put that away for? I thought we'd go with the succulents. There we are. I probably should have popped that just a fraction lower, but I think we'll get away with it. Okay, so these are our watercolour pencils. And it's great, they actually have a little colour chart in the back there so you know exactly which ones you've got. So this is the early espresso, and whenever you're colouring I really recommend to just work in small circles. It'll stop you getting that really sort of streaky kind of look. Maybe I'm not shaking the camera too much as I'm doing this. Alright, it is shaking a bit, so what I might do is I'll just bring some colour up here. So it's Old Olive, and I'm just going to use the Rich Razzleberry, and they can just layer over each other quite nicely, and that way you can just sort of bring a bit of extra colour to your tip. Gives you a slightly better, not better, but gives some more depth to your colouring. Because the camera's shaking, what I'm going to do is just quickly stop this. I'll finish colouring it and then I'll come back. Okay, here I am, I'm back. So I just want to show you, so to get some depth in the basket, I'm just going to take the same colour we've done the rest and just bring it right up next to there and just add a little bit more on either side. And that'll just give us that shading that we need. And it doesn't have to be perfect either. You'll find with practice you'll get more and more. I've just done the same around there. You can even take them down a bit more. Because I've missed in here, so I'm just going to make this a bit darker in there as well, give it a bit of shading. I think I'll come across with the green so it looks a bit more like it could be extra plant hidden down in there. I might just shade in between a few of these leaves. So we're just doing the same thing, just going back over again. Those areas may push a little bit harder, perhaps. You don't really have to push hard, even just more circles of the same will build up an extra bit of depth. For these two, I've actually used the Bermuda Bay and I've just come across with some grey, so I'm just using some extra grey here. Just do the same thing, just to add a few shadows in behind. Don't need to shadow all of them, just enough to give it a bit of extra depth. So that. And the great thing with this one is we know that our light's coming this way because we've got a shadow down here, so you don't have to try and work out where it's going to be. Okay, so there's our basket done. Next I'm going to do our greeting. I haven't actually chose one yet. So I think I'm going to stick with the birthday greeting for this one. As we have a basket full of wishes there. I'm just going to pop it mostly up this end. Just there. And then we've just got to line them up and add them on. So this is approximately halfway down the page, and we'll line up so this edge is flush with that edge. There we go. Yep. And then this one will pop in here. Should bring that down a bit lower. There we are. I've just put a little bit of glue on there, so we'll get rid of that. Done. Alright guys, thanks for joining me today. Talk to you soon. Bye.